Hello and welcome. Welcome to class number 98. Wow, 98. Cuando empecé esto hace tiempo, when I began with class number 1, I said, 100 classes, 200, 300? No, 10,000. Yes, a ver si llegamos a 10,000. Well, estamos llegando al 1% de 10,000. When we reach 100, that's 1%. 1% of 10,000. Y hemos completado un 1% del curso, Dios mío. No. 300 classes initially. Okay. And in class number 260, 270, if you're happy, if everybody is happy and enjoys this course, we can continue for another 300 to 600. Vamos a saltar en 300. Why not? Because una vez que avance por aquí, una vez que esté por aquí, o estemos por aquí, tengo el abanico entero del inglés casi, y la clase puede dinamizarse de una manera, nosotros podemos pasar pipa. We can have a very good time. To have a good time es pasarlo bien, pero muy bien. To have a great time, to have a blast. Pasarlo voladura. A blast es una voladura, de una explosión. Blast, you say pasarlo bomba. We say pasarlo voladura. To have a blast, to have a wonderful time, to have a good time. Yes. But ahora me lo paso bien también. You know, with the basic elements, I have fun. I enjoy myself. Are you enjoying yourself? Is he enjoying himself? Is she enjoying herself? Are they enjoying themselves? Are we enjoying ourselves? Disfrutar, o sea, pasárselo bien o disfrutar o divertirse is to have a good time or to enjoy yourself or to have fun. To have fun. Recuerdo de quinceañero o de a los 16, 17 cuando ya conducía. And when I was 17 y salía un viernes por la noche o sábado, my mother always said, have fun. And my father said, don't get into trouble. All right, no te metas en líos. Pero mi madre, tan inocentona, diviértete, te lo pasas bien. And my father said, no te metas en líos. Don't get into trouble. So, have fun, have a good time, have fun, enjoy yourself. Vamos a hacer que el aprender inglés sea divertido. Enjoy yourself, have a good time. So, today, finally, we are going to introduce a tense outside of the present. Hasta ahora el presente continuo. I'm sitting, I'm speaking to you, I'm looking at you, I'm pointing at you with both hands, I'm pointing at myself with both hands, I'm pointing at myself with my index fingers, etc. And the present simple. I come here every day, I live in Madrid, I teach English to make a living, etc. But now, redoble de tambores. Drum roll. Sin decir rodar, rodaje. Drum roll. Drum has two meanings. No, three meanings. Bidón, tambor, y también what do you call the eardrum? Tímpano. Yes. Eardrum. Es el tambor del oído. Eardrum. Drum. Drum roll. Like roll up your sleeve. Rock and roll. Drum roll. The future. Yeah, the future tense. Okay, con will. I will go. No. What is the future? The going to future. Yo lo llamo futuro intencional, donde expresas tus intenciones. ¿Qué es lo que voy a hacer? Pues voy a hacer esto. Will, lo veremos un poco más adelante. Will es más condicionado. Iré si me invitas. I will go if you invite me. If you don't invite me, no. I'll go if you don't. Lo haré, no te preocupes, cuando prometes. No te preocupes, don't worry, I'll do it, okay? I'll do it. Now, I'm going to do it es ya decidido. Me he decidido, lo voy a hacer. Y cuando ya está en tu agenda de actuación, then Usamos muchas veces el presente continuo. Mañana voy a Barcelona. I'm going to Barcelona tomorrow. I'm flying there. O sea, literalmente estoy volando allí. I'm flying there. También se puede, I'm going to fly. But if it's in your agenda already planned, often we use the present continuous. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm flying to Barcelona. All right, but for the moment, vamos con going to. Going to. El futuro es muy fácil con going to. Tanto en español como en inglés. Voy a ir, voy a ver, voy a escribir, voy a abrir, voy a cerrar, voy a estirar, voy a intentar, voy a quitarme, voy a. Y luego, vocabulario de infinitivos. It's very easy. It's very easy. And in English too. I'm going to il infinitivo. I'm going to eat. I'm going to play. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick up the microphone. I'm going to turn it over. Now I'm turning it over. Now I'm going to turn it around. Now I'm turning it around. And now I'm going to put it back. Now I'm putting it back. O sea, expreso mis intenciones. ¿Qué voy a hacer? ¿Cuáles son mis intenciones? Voy a sacar un lápiz de color negro. I'm going to take out a black pencil from the cup. I'm going to, Now I'm taking the black pencil out. I'm going to put it on the table. That's my intention. Now I'm putting it on the table. Now I'm going to take off my watch. I'm going to take off my watch. Now I'm taking it off. And I'm going to put it under the book. I'm going to put it under this book, not this one. Now I'm putting it under the book. Richard, yeah. And what are you going to do now? What am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to put my watch back on. I'm going to put my watch back on. Well, put it back on. All right. What am I doing? You're putting your watch back on. Yeah. And now, more questions. And Richard, yes? What are you going to do now? I'm going to turn the microphone around. Okay. Go ahead. Excuse me. Go ahead. Adelante. Turn the microphone around. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn the microphone around. We'll do it now. I don't want to. You don't want to? No. Why don't you want to? Paramos en el tú. ¿Por qué no quieres? Why don't you? Why? No quiero. Todavía. I don't want to yet. ¿Y por qué no quieres? Why don't you want to? Because I'm not ready. Why aren't you ready? Okay. I'll turn it around. I'm going to turn it around. Good. When are you going to turn it around? I'm going to turn it around in 5 seconds. All right? I'm going to turn it around in 5 seconds. Okay, now, I'm turning it around. Yeah. I'm turning it around. Now I'm turning it over. I'm not turning it around. I'm turning it over. Now I'm going to stop turning it over. But I'm still turning it over. I'm not turning it around yet because I'm still turning it over. Tell me to stop turning it over. Richard, yes? Stop turning the microphone over, please. What am I going to do? Bueno, si me obedeces, if you obey me, you're going to stop turning the microphone over. Oh, fine. And now, what do you want me to do? Turn it around. All right. I'm going to. Turn it around now. Wait. I don't want to. When are you going to start? I'm going to start when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm turning it around. I'm not turning it over. I'm turning it around. Yes. Richard, yes? When are you going to stop? When am I going to stop what? When are you going to stop turning the microphone around? Well, I'm going to stop turning the microphone around when you tell me to stop turning it around. So tell me to stop turning it around. Richard, yes? Stop turning the microphone around, please. Fine. Yeah. And now, what shall I do? What do you want me to do? Well, are you going to put it back? What, the microphone? Put it back in its place? Yes, I'm going to put it back in its place when you tell me to put it back in its place. You have to tell me. If you don't tell me, I'm not going to do anything. I obey your orders. I follow your orders. Okay, Richard. Yes. Put the microphone back in its place. What am I going to do? I hope, espero, you're going to put the microphone back in its place. Good. And it's true. Es verdad. It's true. I'm going to put the microphone back in its place. Okay? Yeah. Well, come on. What? Put it back. I don't want to. You don't want to? No, I don't want to. Why not? Because I'm not ready. When are you going to be? ¿Cuándo vas a estar preparado? Listo. When are you going to be ready? I'm going to be ready when I count to 3. Well, come on, Richard, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm putting the microphone back in its place. Now it's back in its place. All right. So, now, what are you going to do? Okay, el futuro intencional. Igual que en español. Vas a, vamos a. ¿Cuándo vamos a empezar? ¿Cuándo vamos a empezar? When are we going to finish? Ahora bien, going, se pronuncia going. El señor Pérez, Mr. Peterson is going from the cup to the microphone. Now he's going from the microphone to the cup. How? He's walking. He's going from the microphone to the cup. Okay, esto se produce going. Ahora bien, los nativos, 100% de las veces, cuando añadimos un verbo y transformamos going into el uso del futuro intencional, voy a ir, vas a ir, cuando vamos a hacerlo, no decimos going, decimos gonna. What are you going to do tomorrow? ¿Qué vas a hacer mañana? What are you going to do tomorrow? Los nativos decimos, what are you going to do? What are you, or what you're going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? First I'm going to go to Barcelona, and then I'm going to go to Perpignan, and then I'm going to go to Marseille, and then I'm going to go to Genoa in Italy, and then I'm going to go to Perugia in north-central Italy, and then I'm going to go to Rome, and then I'm going to go by train. Then I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly from Rome to Athens, Greece. And then I'm going to take a train from Athens to Thessalonica. And then from Thessalonica, I'm going to fly to Istanbul. And from Istanbul, I'm going to fly to Tel Aviv in Israel. And then I'm going to take a bus. And then, y después. Y luego, and then I'm going to take a bus to Jerusalem. And then I'm going to stay a week in Jerusalem. And then I'm going to fly to Moscow. Oh, los británicos, the British say Moscow. I'm going to fly to Moscow. And I'm going to stay in Moscow for another week. And then I'm going to come back to Madrid. And then I'm going to come back. I'm gonna. Now, when you speak, no, say I'm going to. I'm going to. Why? Because Spanish people or Russian, foreign people who don't pronounce English like a native, it sounds strange to say gonna. It sounds strange. It doesn't sound natural. For example, when I speak Spanish, I don't usually speak with the Spanish habits. He hablado con él. He hablado. I say he hablado. He trabajado. No, I say trabajado. I don't try to emulate the Spanish deformations of pronunciation. I don't. So don't say gonna, say going to. However, when you listen to native people, you are always, 100% of the time, going to hear gonna. British, American, Irish, Australian, everybody. Jamaican. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you going to do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do, or what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? But when you speak, you say, excuse me, Richard, what are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do next week? Are you going to continue as the teacher, or are you going to change to another teacher? Do you want another teacher? We can change. But for the moment, I'm going to continue. I'm going to stay here como profesor tuyo, como tu profesor, as your teacher. I'm going to continue. Going to, yes, sir. Yes, it's very easy. Vendré mañana si me llamas. I'll come. En ese caso voy al futuro simple. Si me llamas, vendré mañana. Okay, I will come. Pero ojo, una cosa con la gramática de esta. Si hay matices de diferencia entre going to future, will, y el presente continuo como futuro. Mañana voy a la playa. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach. Mañana voy en avión a Roma. Tomorrow I'm flying. But don't worry about it. If you say will or going to, it doesn't matter really. I'm going to come here tomorrow if you call me. It's correct. Probably it's better to say, I'll come here. If you call me, I will come here tomorrow. But if you call me, I'm going to come here tomorrow is not incorrect. So don't become obsessed. No te obsesiones. Don't get obsessed. Don't get obsessed. Don't become obsessed with the small differences. Because cuando hablas con un nativo, ni se entera de que podría ser mejor usar will en vez de going to en este caso particular. Ni se entera. Están fijándose en tu transmisión, no en el transmisor. They just want to understand you. So if you say, vendré mañana si me llamas. I'll come. Recomiendo, I will. Pero repito, si dices, I'm going to come here tomorrow if you call me, perfect. Okay? Don't become obsessed with pronunciation nor with grammar. There are very few cases, son muy pocos los casos, donde conviene obsesionarse un poco y asegurar para evitar malentendidos importantes. But otherwise, no. Don't worry about it. All right. Unit 14. No, perdona, Unit 13. I'm getting ahead of myself. Unit 13. Review. 1/2, you remember, 1/2 is the same as 50%. 1/3 is the same as, not the same that, not the same than, the same as. 1/3 is the same as 33.3%. 33.333 to infinity and back. 1/5 is the same as 20%. 1/4 or 1/4 or 1/4 is the same as 25%. 3/4 or 3/4 is the same as 75%. 9/10 is the same. Se dice 9 décimas. Pero es singular. 9/10 is the same as 90%. 1/10, una décima parte. 1/10 is the same as 10%. And 50% is the same as 1/2. Al revés. 75% is the same as 3/4. 7/8. Toma. 7/8 is the same as 87.5%. And 1/8 is the same as 12.5%. It's easy. Easy peasy. Yes, sir. 1/4, 1/5. 3/5 is the same as 60%. 2/5 is the same as 40%. 1/5 is the same as 20%. And 4/5 is the same as 80%. 80%. 80% of the people in this country are or 80% of the people in this country live in cities. For example, I don't know. For example, 80% of the people, 80%. In Spanish you say el 80% de la gente en España vive en ciudades grandes. El 80 en inglés y en francés no. En francés pasa lo mismo. 80%, not the 80%. Sin embargo, aquí se dice un 80%, el 80%. No, 80% of the people in Spain live in cities. 30% of the people in Spain smoke. 70% of the men in Spain like football. 30% of the men don't. All right. 90% of the people in Spain are healthy. Sanos y saludables. 90% of the people are physically healthy. Mentally, I don't know. Well, probably 90% of the people in Spain are mentally healthy, psychologically healthy. All right, number pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Number pronunciation is easy. Yes. 25, 35, 45. 1330, 1330, 1330, 1440, 1550, 1660, 1660, 60, 1770. Hay 60 taxis en Extremadura. There are 60 taxis in Extremadura. There are 60 expensive taxis in Extremadura. The X, remember, la X en inglés es muy fuerte como letra. En español es muy vaga. Extremadura, taxi. Hay 60 taxis expensive. Yeah, there are 60 expensive taxis in Extremadura. There aren't any expensive taxis in Valencia, but there are 60 expensive taxis in Extremadura. Okay, number pronunciation. 3,520,520. 3,520,520. 3 million. Tengo 3,000 libros. I have 3,000 books. Tengo 3 millones libros. I have 3 million books. Remember, 1,000, million, billion, the same treatment. I have 300 books, 3,000 books, 3 million books, 3 billion books. You change. You say 3,000 libros, 3 millones de libros. All right. 3,000 books, 3 million books. Now, when you say vi millones de pájaros, I saw millions of birds in the sky. I saw thousands of. Vi miles de pájaros, millones de pájaros, ¿en ese caso? Sí. Billions of, but only in that case, like thousands of. Vi centenares de pájaros. I saw hundreds every day. Cada día veo cientos de pájaros en el cielo. Every day I see hundreds of birds in the sky. Hundreds of birds. Every day I see thousands of birds. And every day I see millions of birds. Yes. In this room there are between 2,000 and 3,000 people. No. Yeah. In this room there are between 2,000 and 3,000 people. Impossible, Richard. This is a small studio, but there are between 2,000 and 3,000 people. Impossible. Well, there are two people in this room. Between 2 people and 3,000 people. Okay. All right. All right. So in Madrid, there are between 20 and 30 million people. Well, it's true. There are 4 million. That's more than 20 and less than 30 million. So let's go on. Silly things apart. So 366,000 or 6,666,666. Recuerda la colocación de and. 6,666,666. That's the devil's favorite number. All right. Number pronunciation, days of the week. Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday, Tuesday. Monday, Monday. Can't trust that day. Tuesday, Wednesday, 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 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Friday, the 1st. Friday the 1st. Saturday the 2nd. Sunday the 3rd. Monday the 4th. Vamos a hacerlo el lunes día 20. ¿Qué tal? On Monday the 20th. No, prefiero martes 21. I prefer Tuesday the 21st. I prefer Wednesday the 23rd. And Jimmy, what do you prefer? Well, I prefer Thursday the 24th. Well, Let's reach a compromise. Yes. Friday the 25th. Friday the 25th. Mal de muchos. Que nos consuele. Friday the 25th. All right. The dates. Saturday the 1st. All right. February 1st. March 2nd. April 3rd. Or February the 1st. Remember, and the British say February the 1st or the 1st of February. March the 2nd or the 2nd of March. The Americans are simpler. March 1st, April 2nd, May 3rd, June 4th, etc. June 6th is D-Day. The 6th of June. July 4th is American Independence Day, the 4th of July. October 12th, Columbus Day, the day that Christopher Columbus discovered the New World. The 12th of October. November 9th is my birthday, the 9th of November. Yes. The 15th of March, Los Idos de Marzo, the Ides of March, are March 15th. And the time is up. I have to go. It's a pleasure. Bye-bye.